इस वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे कॉमा सेपरेटेड वैल्यू फाइल्स की। कॉमा सेपरेटेड वैल्यू फाइल्स क्या होती हैं? चैप्टर फर्स्ट यूनिट फर्स्ट का हमारे एक टॉपिक है कि कॉमा सेपरेटेड वैल्यू फाइल्स आर द सिंपल टेक्स्ट प्लेन टेक्स्ट फाइल that you can create with the help of Notepad and any text editor. And in this video, we are going to discuss comma separated value files, and I am creating this file with the help of Notepad and with the Jupyter editor. Jupyter के एडिटर का यूज़ करके इस तरीके से हम जो क्लास 12th नाम से एक CSV फाइल क्रिएट कर रहे हैं। तो आप नोटपैड में कुछ इस तरह का डेटा टाइप करके, प्लेन टेक्स्ट फाइल है, डिफरेंट कॉलम वैल्यूज हैज़ बीन सेपरेटेड हियर विद द कॉमा साइन, and specify the name with the .csv extension and save that file. Okay, just suppose we are going to take some records of the student roll number, name and marks, and save that file. And after this, run Jupyter Notebook code and import the pandas module to access the records of this file into your data frame. You have to use read CSV function. Read CSV function is used to read the records which is stored in your CSV file, and you can access all that records into your data frame. Then you have to specify the full path for your file, just like this. Name of the file, मैंने यहाँ directly CSV file create की Jupyter में, तो I don't need to specify the folder name and any other name for this. Simply I type this name of my file and run this code, and you can see the df object in which my records of CSV file has been displayed here like this in the row and column form. And now if you do not want to display, first of all, you can see the first line of your CSV file, roll number, name and marks. It is the first line of your CSV file. It is displayed as a column header, and if you do not want this, then you can specify header argument within the read CSV function and specify the value none for this, so that you can ignore this. Now you can see the first line of your CSV file this time doesn't display as a column header. Default column header, that is 0, 1 and 2 has been displayed here, so this is a main point. If you want to ignore your column header of your CSV file, and if you do not want that your first row of your CSV file will be displayed here as a column header, then you have to specify header is equals to none, so it will display the default header, that is 0, 1 and 2. Now if you want to skip this first row, because roll number, name and marks, this is not a meaningful record, then if you want to skip this first row, then you have to specify skip rows argument for this. If you want to skip any row from your CSV file and you do not want that row will be displayed in your data frame, then you have to specify header then you have to specify skip rows argument for this. Okay, not to skip any, skip rows argument. And I want to skip row number first of my CSV file, then I will set here the value 1 for this skip rows argument, and you can see this time first row, that is roll number, name and marks, which is displayed as a column header my CSV file. This time this row has been skipped, and records started from row number second, that is Parth, Aman and Ram and Mayank and so on. So you can skip any number of rows, you can specify the index and row number for this. And just suppose if you want to skip row number third, then you have to set the value here, skip and rows function argument to third. So now if you want to specify header as per your choice, then you have to set the argument names for this, names argument for this. If you want to specify the header as per your choice this time, then you have to set, then you have to use names argument for this and specify all the column names, all the header names for your columns. just like this and run your code. You can see this time I specified the column heading ID, not roll number. Okay, and student name, not name, and marks for this. Now run this code. Now you can see this time the column headings has been set here as per my choice, not roll number, name and marks, but this time this row still display. Now you have to if you do not want this row will be displayed here, then you have to specify skip row and set the value with 0, so that row number first, so that this roll number, name and marks not displayed. Skip row is equals to 1 set कर दीजिए. This time first record of your CSV file skipped. Now you can see perfect data frame of my CSV file records has been displayed here. Now if you want to store, next point is if you want to store your data frames data into your CSV file. डेटा फ्रेम क्रिएट करने के बाद उसका डेटा आपको CSV में क्रिएट स्टोर करवाना है. देन हाउ कैन यू डू दिस? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल you have to create one simple data frame, and after that, just like this, first of all we have to create a simple data frame just like this. Yes, one point is still remaining, that if you want to access some limited rows in from your from your CSV file, just suppose I want to access only 3 rows from this, then what I do, I have to use an rows argument of this read CSV function and specify number of rows which you want to access. Just suppose I'm only want to access a row 3 rows from my data from my CSV file, then I'll specify this argument and rows and value set कर दी मैंने यहाँ पे 3. Then run this code and you can see now this time only 3 rows displayed here from my CSV file, not all the rows. So if you want to access limited rows, then you can specify an rows argument for this within read CSV function. Now we are going to discuss about how can you create a data frame, then the records of your data frame, how can you store the records of your data frame into CSV file. So pd.dataframe function is used here, and dictionary, with the help of simple dictionary values, key value pairs, we are going to create some records. One column name and specify the value of name. 2 rows यहाँ ले लेते हैं and specify the another column here. If you want to type your code in your next line continue, so you have to use left slash for this after comma. Just like this, take another column marks and specify the values for the marks. Close the curly braces and with the दिस डेटा फ्रेम ऑब्जेक्ट df1 का डेटा हमें स्टोर करवाना CSV में, तो df1 ऑब्जेक्ट के साथ में हम क्या कौन सा फंक्शन कॉल करेंगे? टू CSV फंक्शन. df1 डॉट टू CSV फंक्शन टू स्टोर द डेटा फ्रॉम डेटा फ्रेम टू CSV फाइल. वी हैव टू यूज टू CSV फंक्शन ऑफ pandas library and specify the name of your file in which you want to store that data, these data, like class 12th. So this name फाइल, इस नेम की जो फाइल है वो हमारे क्रिएट हो जाएगी ऑटोमेटिकली. इस नेम की फ़ाइल क्रिएट हो जाएगी और उसमें ये डेटा जो है हमारा स्टोर हो जाएगा. ये क्लास 12 नाम से फ़ाइल जो ऑटोमेटिकली क्रिएट हो जाएंगी. .csv एक्सटेंशन दे दीजिए. आप यहाँ पाथ भी स्पेसिफाई कर सकते हैं कि किस आपका कौन सी लोकेशन पे आपको ये फ़ाइल जो है क्रिएट करवानी है, तो पूरा पाथ भी दे सकते हैं. just suppose desktop या document folder में. Now you can check also that this file, whether this file is created or not, and the records of names and marks of my data frame df1 stored or not in that file. You can check in the files by going to the files section. You can check the file whether the class 12 file is created or not. आप देखेंगे यहाँ ऑटोमेटिकली क्लास 12 जो फाइल का नेम हमने दिया था उस नाम से फ़ाइल क्रिएट हो चुकी है, और जो हमारा डेटा है डेटा फ्रेम का जो हमने स्पेसिफाई किया उस तरीके से रिकॉर्ड जो हमारा स्टोर्ड हो चुका है. तो टू एक्सेस द फाइल, to access the record from CSV to data frame, you have to use read CSV function. And if you want to store data from CSV file to your data to your if you want to store data from data frame to CSV function, then you have to use to CSV function for this. Okay, and you can see the separator different field values has been separated here with comma sign. And if you want to use any other separator instead of comma, then you have to specify separate argument, sep argument with the to CSV function, just like this. Because I do not want to separate different column values with the comma, I want to separate different column values with @ and any other sign instead of comma. Then then I have to specify the sep argument within this function to CSV function. Okay, and specify this argument @ and after that you can see the different column values has been separated. Now let's check my file. Again, check my file by going the file section, open that file. Now you can see, open that file class12.csv from here. Now this time you can see the records in this records, different column values separated here with the @ sign, not comma sign, because I have specified separator argument. So in the same manner, if you want to access this file, if you want to access this record to another data frame, or you access any CSV file in which different column names separated with any other sign instead of comma, तो comma तो default होता है. तो default commas के अलावा अगर कोई भी आपके separator यूज़ हुआ है different column values को separate करने के लिए, then you have to specify that sign with the help of sep argument. Just suppose I want to access these records into another data frame df2. Okay, then read CSV function use किया हमने, and here in this function we have to use two. In this function we have to use two arguments. First, name of the file which I want to access, and second one is separator of that file, because in this file we know that comma values, commas not used for separated different column values here. So separator is equals to @ in this file. Okay, and the same manner you can also set the different separator values like slash, any other value for the separator, backslash, and run this code. Okay, now you can see your data has been accessed here. Thank you for watching my video. इस वीडियो में हमने कंप्लीट ये देखा, इस वीडियो में हमने पूरा कम्प्लीटली स्टडी किया अबाउट द CSV फाइल, व्हाट इज़ CSV फाइल, कॉमा सेपरेटेड वैल्यू फाइल्स होती है, हाउ कैन यू क्रिएट, हाउ कैन यू एक्सेस your data from CSV file to data frame, and how can you store the data frames data into your CSV file. So इस तरह से आपको एक चीज़, one more thing you need to keep in mind, that when you want to access your records from CSV file into your data frame, you have to specify full path for that. अगर whenever you create your CSV data into Notepad and any other text editor, you have to save that file with the .csv extension, and you have to specify full path of your file. जस्ट सपोज आपने नोटपैड में फ़ाइल क्रिएट किया, .csv एक्सटेंशन से उसे सेव कीजिए, एंड इसके बाद में उसका फुल पाथ आप यहाँ रीड csv फंक्शन में फुल पाथ स्पेसिफाई कीजिए, सो दैट you can access all the records from that file. Okay, and you can access, this will not generate any path error for this. अगर फिर भी path की error आए, then you have to use double slash for this. Okay, if path path की अगर कोई भी error आती है आपके read csv function में, then you have to use double slash sign instead of single slash to specify the full path of your file. Thank you for watching my video.